going on, folks? It's been a couple of days. Wanted to talk to you guys real quick. And I know I'm telling my age here, but for some of you guys out there, remember when you could actually dial the time. If you wanted to know the time, we didn't have all these smartphones and shit and ways of seeing these things everywhere. But you remember, I can actually distinctly remember days where somebody was somewhere at somebody's house or something, and somebody said, call the time or something. And there was a number that you could actually dial, and it would say so-and-so telephone time, whatever, and it would say the time, literally. Sometimes the temperature or something, or the weather. So when you didn't know the time back then, there was a way for you to pick up the phone and dial, right? And get the correct time that you needed so you can understand where you were, right? Where you had to be. Y'all get where I'm going with this. Let's translate that. When you're blessed, your phone has a spiritual component. Your Bluetooth, your spiritual Bluetooth. Y'all, the best of you remember these videos when I talked about that spiritual Bluetooth. Your connection to the Most High. Very important. And I spoke a couple of videos ago, and that's why I'm doing this video. And, you know, it's an impromptu video because I caught wind of something on a great one. I caught wind of something, and I have to speak on this. And so I talked to the Most High real quick and told him I was going to speak on this. He had already given me word to do a video, but you know, I wanted to wait a couple of days to get my thoughts together. But then something happened today. I saw something, and I got to speak on this because this is part of everything I'm talking about. Now remember, some videos back, I was talking to you guys about the videos of people showing you things. There are people who have videos on social media and they show you the heavens, they show you the clouds and certain things, and they show you images and faces that they can see in the clouds. Now they are actually cooking with gas because they are seeing, they're waking up on such a level that they can see, but they're not processing the greaterness of what they're looking at. And I tell you guys this, remember I said, go back and look at that video, go back a couple of videos. You guys, the best of you, I don't even know the damn title, but you guys could find it. Go back and look at that video and see what I meant when I was trying to articulate that to you guys. I'm with the heavens every day. Mama Earth is holding the reality that you're standing on. And this person knew all of that in theory because based on what they're seeing, and that's what I'm talking about, the know will educate you. Right? On a great one. The know will educate you on many levels, folks, because it helps your mind unlock. But then you have to reason that there's a greater component to that, and that greater component will deliver you on certain levels. So I still see flat-footedness even when I see enlightenment, and that person's a little groggy, and they eventually will wake up to full scale and reason some things. Now, the thing that troubled me and why I had to speak on this, and I'm going to have to give you God's science, is to educate you, because the person spoke in such a way that's misleading on some level. What they're showing you is actual, and you should be waking up to the reality that, you know, that about the firmament and certain things, all of those things are real. The person gave you technical application by showing you, hey, that looks like an animal, that looks like this or that, and all of that. And that's the blueprint of greater reality, folks. You're third dimensional, which means there's a second dimension in the first. And if we to reason that, propped on third with those two dimensions below, you know that there's a fourth and a fifth and so forth. You get what I'm saying? Your string theory, like I keep telling you. Okay, where the heavens are beyond your string theory. This is a boot camp, just like the person was saying that this is an experience for you to try to figure out something because you have to be elevated or you're going to go back into the other vibrational field. But I want you guys to understand, I keep hearing different things, and we're going to clarify some things really quickly. Mama Earth is the earth, folks. She is the goddess of this world. She is this world. Do you understand? She is actually hosting you for this experience for your education, like the person was saying, right? The clouds, the winds, and all of them are beings. Why am I telling you this? Because I know them personally, and they're my family. So when I hear someone show a face in the clouds, and they say that's a demon because they can see a face, but their ignorance makes them believe that, you know, and we're going to fix that today. Okay? Mama Earth is so big to you folks. She's holding the fucking ground you stand on anywhere you stand. She's the trees, and any material object that you touch is an imprint of her vibration, folks. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? The suit, your punk ass birthday suit that you're wearing, and so many other things that you're doing, she is holding those things. Okay? So this person said, you know, and that's the thing about the special people, folks, that have this special thing at a certain point, that when they connect to the Most High, you know, you know, the guy was saying he wanted to will some things, and first of all, he's not willing anything. What I'm telling you is that I know the Most High, and we've been talking about some things, and you guys, and this is what I'm saying, I'm just some small guy as far as viewership on YouTube, and we're not going by that. That's not important to me, because I know the real story, folks, and I understand that in the end, folks, it's only going to be a small handful of people. So when I'm talking to the ones who need to hear this, okay? But you know, you got viewership, and you got views, and certain things that people get and collectively get, right? You have all of these things, and that influences how you see certain things, right? How you visualize or look at certain things. Let me get out the way because somebody's coming out here in the car. All right. So my point I'm trying to make to y'all, and that's another thing that I'm really trying to bring out, is that the heavens are doing duties, folks. They are doing duties. And so everything that you get, and I got interrupted by those people because for a minute I was looking at them, and that's all of this is relative. When you realize that you're the yokeness, there's a lot of things to get to, but we got to cover some things. When you're yoked on a certain level, you have a vibration, and you're with God. The people that can see is what I'm talking about, because I'm all over the place here. But the people that have an inkling of vision to the heavens realize that you're in a fishbowl. You're literally in the fishbowl because Mother Earth is holding the fucking bowl. Do you understand what I'm saying? In fact, Noah personally. So when any of you speak on the heavens in such a way, and you don't know the actual wind or the thunder, right? Or the grass, or the rain, or any of these things that affect you, you don't understand why they're affecting you. They're affecting you because the Most High has brought this forth. And that person knew that. Most of you know that this is all relative to the end. You get it. But I want you to understand that the heavens are doing duty for you folks. The great sun is my mentor. The great sun provides you with sunlight for this experience. And those components and all of those things they put in keep your life going materially for this experience. The pain for you to go through this boot camp, right? When you check out, there will be other destinations, but how good you are depends on what side of the fence you're on. That's the most important thing. And how do you get that? You get that by holding on to the Most High. He is the most important aspect over all things. This is not about my ego or that person's ego, or anybody's ego about what they know or something. But the importance of that. And see, here's another thing. When you show photos, you're showing faces that you see that are not distinctive to you because you are not fully awake. But for me, those faces are in full distinction, folks. Those faces manifest at request. I see the bodies at request. In a rainstorm, the sun will come out for me at request. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So I'm trying to make you understand that this is on a level that's beyond how you looking at something. I'm experiencing this every day. Have you ever seen the heavens? That person hasn't seen the heavens. But they're telling you that the devil is in the sky looking at them, and that's not the case. You understand what I'm saying to you? I appreciate the person reaching, but the person needs to reach through the Most High. I told you, and I told you in that video, same concept, because it was about the same thing. Same video, same person. If you're looking at the heavens Understand God holds it all, and you know that, right? So reach to him on a level where you want relationship to him to experience the next level. The heavens are doing duty. He holds the heavens in the universe. There are many worlds, folks, in heavenly vibration, and there are many worlds in lower vibration. This is the fact of the universe, folks, and this is his science, right? My great mentor is doing duty, folks, right? Mama Earth, the moon goddess, right? The thunder, all of them are doing duties. And there's a wind, oh, the great wind. The great wind, the winds, honor family. All for a purpose, folks. All for your education. You know? It's important for that person to look to the heavens and reason that they're the hands that are going to bring the destruction. Mama Earth is sweeping out. That's what this is part of, right? We're not going back and forth about doctrines. You know in your doctrines, whether you're going by those or not, or you're being spiritual, or you're looking and trying to visualize like that person, you understand that this is all a culmination, that this is all part of the end, right? And you want to be on the other side. Now, you're guaranteed that when you're walking with God on a level where you're not just speculating, right? Because see, you have to understand something. When I go out in the night sky, under the stars at night, the stars are in full manifest, and those faces you see are distinctive to me. I can see every star for who they are, and if they want to jump down from the heavens, they will do so in my presence. They will come down on the thunderbolt. They will come down on the chariot, folks. You point out chariots, but I know what the chariots actually look like. I have seen the armies. Do you understand what I'm trying to explain to you? So listen to me, not because I got viewership, not because you got more likes than me and all that bullshit, because I know the hand that will end your fucking social media. You understand the ground you stand on? I know the hand, folks. The hands, but they are his hand, folks. Vishnu, folks. See, this is where we're going. Now, I could demonstrate for you, and the purpose of my demonstrations was to get you the reason that I'm telling you something that's crucial for your next level. Somebody's showing you pictures and pointing out stuff, and half of you agree and half of you don't. We ain't on that bullshit. But that's fine too, because he's trying to wake up. But if you're not walking with God, if you don't know the sun who can burn your ass from the spot, if you don't know the moon goddess who can bring the 100-foot tidal waves, then you better be listening to the person who's literally with them in company, and understand why they're doing it and what purpose and how you can learn more about God so that you don't you're not affected by his wrath, which is the real reason we're having all these conversations, because the books are saying it, right? Your books are saying it. You're fighting about who's writing the books. Forget all of that for a minute and just go to the main lesson of the books. You're fucked up. Foot is going up your ass. Are you going to be part of the people that are going to experience the better day, or are you going to be part of the people that are going to get the foot up their ass? That's all you need to be concerned with. We can point out little butterflies in the sky and all them whom I know and all this by personal name, folks. Have seen them and manifest. The faces you see will jump down. They're not demons. The air makers that make your air are not demons. And if I hear you say it again, I don't even know where you live at, but trust me, don't say it again. And this is not a threat to you. This is not about my ego, but this is my family. See, I'm trying to show you something. You're making it personal. Now, if you don't believe that I know what I'm talking about, and you think the little photos you're looking at gives you credibility, then let's go, right? Don't speak of the heavens in a way where you call them demons when they're giving you sunlight and air and water for you to experience so you can reach out to the Most High, because he is them. And effectively, you're calling the Most High a demon. And Vishnu is not a demon because they bow his feet. And if they give you sunlight and water because they do it for him, if you think they're demons, then why are they doing it for you? Because you're not paying them, folks. That person isn't paying them. But I bet you're getting paid by YouTube, aren't you? And you want that check from YouTube, don't you? Not trying to make this about nobody personal, y'all. And I have love for everyone. That's why I'm talking to everyone. But the people like that are good because they're halfway there. They can see, they can at least see with their heart a little bit. But you got to open your heart up more. You got to get out of this society more. You got to do a lot of other things to clear your vibration out. You understand what I'm saying to you? They're all connected together, folks. I really keep trying to stress that to you, y'all. I hear people talking about politics, and I'm going to say this and wrap this up. You got an elite order. If I come to you guys, any one of you, and ask you a question about who do you believe runs this society, who gets all the money and who has all the money, you could name some specific people, excuse me. And you could name how much they generate every year, how much they got in their bank account and their mergers. You can name all these things about these people. And they're considered that 1%, but you're not in that fucking 1%. And you guarantee me that they are behind all the schemes in the world and all the evil and blah, 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 blah. Right? By your admissions. You guys can verify this. Okay, great. We'll put that on the table. Now, if you have a sitting leader, president or anybody, and they are part of that 1%, in their pocket, just like you just named, how do you separate them from what's going on? Now think about that. We'll be talking next video, y'all.